Hey guys, Roshi is here. Today I want to show you a deck of mine. It's a Mind Link control deck. So if you're not familiar, Mind Link lets you, whenever you transform your opponent's stuff, whether it's in their hand, deck, wherever, you get to create copies and put them in your hand. What this lets you do is create pretty good card advantage, especially with stuff like merchants and etc. Being able to turn, my turn to seed will put some material in my hand, even if, a 0-2, not great, but it blocks and it has the potential to grow and get huge. Also, you can just cycle it away for something else from your market. Pretty decent. Where it really starts to get crazy, though, is if you're able to play Mind Link and start casting Rain of Frogs, you can seriously damage your opponent's game plan. If they don't have Aegis, or you're not able, and you're able to maybe even just clear the Aegis and cast this, every frog has destiny, and because you're drawing them from Mind Link, you're gonna go ahead and draw cards and remove stuff from their hand and put chump blockers into play. It's pretty decent, and the synergy is great. At the same time, there's some decks out there that just go all in. They're just one tricks, and this deck is very well positioned against any sort of like mid-range control, etc. because you're just gonna pick apart their game plan, and if they're just trying to play slow big creatures, every time we're removing a creature, like we've got Avagraft, Turn to Seed, Rain of Frogs for stuff in their hands, we're dealing with it for the rest of the game. It can blow up your Avagraft, but there's things you can do to get around that. Try and bait out whatever their removal is. If it's that 4-mana time guy with Ambush, you can get them to pop something stupid or something else, and then you Avagraft that or Turn to Seed it. You're basically safe to play whatever you want for the rest of the game, because they don't typically stack removal effects. And the same goes with Boar as well. Sure, they're gonna pop 2 or 3 things, but if you don't just die from them doing that, that's it. They can't kill anything else. So from that point on, you're basically free reign to do whatever you want with relics. Speaking of relics, we've got Larai. She's nuts. One of the biggest counters to this deck is opposing relics and opposing relic weapons, and she just shuts these down. It's great. Paying 2 to be able to draw a relic. Typically, Duelist Blade is the only option at 5. There's not really a lot of good options. But when you get to 4, we get Linrise Codex and Avagraft. And this is where it starts getting spicy, because at this point, Linrise Codex, with all of these crappy little token makers combined with Mind Link, we can actually draw some significant amount of cards and not have to use any card advantage of our own. Being able to stun the whole board is nice as well. Definitely time walk your opponent, give all your stuff flying, and, a draw engine all in one. We definitely don't want multiples. This is definitely just a card we have as a one-of to fetch with Larai, but it works pretty well. Next down the chain, we've got Mind Links, key card of the deck, but we really don't want, multiples are nice, but if you're drawing Mind Links instead of removal, you might lose that game. So the fact that we have 4 Larais, we can hit it eventually, and if we happen to draw it early, we're happy to slam it down and curve with it, but this is definitely more of a, we don't want more than one, especially early on and against aggro. I've definitely hedged some of these choices because aggro is a frustrating matchup. So we've got the 4 Hailstorm, 4 End of Story, and Harsh Roll out of the sideboard. Market, I'm sorry. Permafrost and Stormhalt Knife, they're all there for aggro. Copperhall Porter and Eileen's Favor. This deck is hungry for power. We want to hit all of our land drops so we can be making full use of Larai and eventually be able to just start warping and cranking these End of the Stories. So definitely need these guys. Another perk of this deck is we almost always have ages. So some decks really like to screw with you, and just Eileen's Favor, Rhyme Conclave Smuggler, we've got 4 Waystones. We can basically keep ages up the whole game. Now, there's decks that'll use like Jotun Hurler or other little pingy cards to clear your ages and do something, but you know, if you make them use 2 cards to clear your Aegis, and then they do their thing, and then next turn you throw another Aegis up, they're gonna run out eventually. Like, you're forcing them to 2-for-1 you every time they wanna target you with something. So, overall, I like this deck. I have a lot of more luck with it when I'm playing in Masters with this deck. I found when I was laddering with this, I was running into a lot of aggro. Once I get to a higher master, I'll release some more games. But here's some games from me and Gold and Diamond and how it went. Anyway, mic check. Check. Okay. Wait for him to tap out. Do not want to waste anything. Go ahead and give myself Aegis there. Nice.
Fresh from the battlefield.
He is not going to be happy about this one. Oops.
Stone Skull isn't a place for the weak-hearted.
What do they say? looking like we're gonna run away with this one.
Now it's my turn.
Alright, that's annoying. Okay. He might just leave. We'll see.
Winds protect me.
I mean, we just
Treasure for
throw
the
one out
taking.
there. Why not? We might lose it. We have another. Keep the momentum. If we waste his turn removing it, we get to spend our
says
whole
you
next
can't play
turn
with
just
fire?
drawing cards. And if he plays
Raise
something,
the
well,
right palms.
then... Oh. Stealing it. That's a good play. Yeah, we'll go ahead and blow this. Feels good. But board wipes are better. Okay. Looks like we get to just do
Treasure
whatever
for the
we
taking.
want. Yay!
A great find. A great find.
This guy doing this. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, that's annoying. Get rid of that. And I don't mind just blowing this. We've screwed with so much of his good stuff. I want to keep my relic.
Whatever you need. I love my work.
Okay. I don't really care.
Treasure
do
for
this.
the taking. A great find. A great find. A great find.
We've screwed with so much of his cards. It's okay if he draws a card or two.
Sorry I had to be this way. Suffer
Yeah.
your arrogance.
It wasn't.
fight to survive.
Never stop, never break.
Think you can escape me?
Trust in nature.
No escape! Justice! A potion for any occasion!
I'll move anything. Price.
Man, Desert Marshal has so much value. I feel like as long as I've been playing, I'm surprised that card, of all others, hasn't seen a nerf. Well, this card wrecks me, so I am more than happy to not deal with it. Nice, that's perfect.
We fight to survive.
Yeah, we can just kind of hang out. Every minion he plays gonna get cursed, and we're gonna draw a crap load off our Griffin. I like this more.
Our wings and will are unbreakable! Face judgment. Ha!
I don't know if cracking him for 7 worth it, but I could silence this guy. That's worth it either. Let's hit our market. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Draw some cards. Not gonna attack because they have all kinds of cards that are just like kill or silence or annoy whatever's attacking. So we'll wait one turn.
Rise up or be cut down.
Nice. So feel justified in my decision.
You're mine now.
Why not? And let's give him a good smack. Play this. Nah, we don't need to do that.
Our wings and will are unbreakable.
You get Nages, and you get Nages, and you get Nages. Ages for everyone.
Rise up or be cut down.
But no ages for you. Let's nice.
Suffer for your arrogance.
I wonder if Turn to Seed's better than Royal Decree. With how aggressive everyone is. But if I do that, I have nothing for control. Not that I seem to be playing any control, but we'll see. I'll just keep it in mind. See how often Royal Decree's better.
Our wings and will are unbreakable.
We just need a salvo here, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Not much I can do about that. This is probably a bad matchup. Though I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good to do this. If he has another removal. I think like anything kills it, even his 2-drop.
Step aside, tyrant.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Bootlicker.
So, couple options here. And
No escape!
I think we do this one.
Measure twice, cut once.
Be nice to jump up to 6 mana, but this guy will
Flame
kill
on.
us if we
Fuel for the
let it.
fire.
Okay, well, he has shown what he's up to.
No escape! No escape! Justice!
You're mine now.
Ah, the Phoenix is a 4/4. Oh well. We hit a land. We're in business. And we have time. Not a lot of time, but a little time. I guess this is better here. Saves us 1 life a turn. Whereas if we hit the land, we're set anyway, so... Yeah, nice. Pop this. And pass it back. Now we, see if we can ride out this storm. Like, a lot of his cards become so bad.
We fight to survive.
Alright,
Never stop. Never break.
so we survive this turn, and we're pretty safe.
I will have justice.
Our wings and will are unbreakable.
Well, less safe than we thought, but still pretty safe.
Face judgment. Ha! Our wings and will are
'Cause,
unbreakable.
Now we can block. We get our 3
Step
drops
aside,
next turn.
tyrant.
Get that weak shit out of here. And what's in here? Nothing that really gains us. So let's I suppose? Yeah.
The winds of Kodash brought us together.
Get the thick one. That's not bad. And now we can actually attack pretty hard, so close this game out pretty fast. Scout it out. Oh.
Our wings and will are unbreakable.
And
You're
now we
mine
start
now.
gaining life. So I think he's dead here though. Nice.
Suffer for your arrogance.
Taking it all.